emerges from beneath the sand. Distant Negro seems so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she's here. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she's here. I know the reason she's so far away. How could we run from everything we have done? It only takes us one more step to fall. How could we run from everything we have done? It only takes us one more step. How I know the reason she's here.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
We are able to get in just before the knife round actually starts. So we are here with ELIM Live Gaming. Oh, no, sorry. No, I keep getting confused because that's the old. It's just ELIM Gaming. Shout out to ELIM Live because they actually gave us sort of not the idea, but we saw what they had previously done for the community and saw that they had unfortunately not been able to do it anymore and decided that somebody needed to fill the void. So out of it was born DGN. So thank you to ELIM Live for sort of, you know, inspiring us to go ahead and do that.
Way.
Yep, showing us the way. And
one way.
We do see, I think ELIM took that
Yeah, they did. And they're going to stay CT side, which is to be expected. Now,
Yeah,
I actually don't know...
seen...
I don't know anything about Mediocre5. Like, I haven't seen them play at all. I know a little bit about ELIM. I know Fasho, and I know that he is a decent player, but really, these two teams, they're a bit new to me. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go up against each other. XTC trying to get a spot over the smoke there, trying to get a little cheeky, but not quite able to as we see Terrace. Now, they are going to go for this mid push, and he is in a good position to take them out. Now, they're not going near jungle, but Fasho from behind, he gets one. Gets two. Almost gets the third, but not quite. He does go down. Wasn't quite sure if he managed to live there, but XTC with a lovely crossfire with his mate here from balcony, and we should see Blitz. He pushes through, and he's gonna get punished for it. Oh, a bit of an awkward round coming out here. And was that a team kill?
No, that was just a really quick exchange, and it's now put into a 1v1 between Ren and Fox. What does the Fox say? I think the Fox says, the bomb's down on truck and I need to get to it. But there's a Ren in the way. And a Ren is the natural enemy to the Fox right now. He isn't going to be able to land the shots on the head, but he's going to take Fox down to 45. Fox should get the plant here. Fakes it out just to make sure that there is no push. Ren knew that was a fake though, because no plant came.
Jumping Glock, do it, mate.
Fox just playing very cautious, not jumping to get a peek here.
Fox.
Oh, wow. Fox! That's what the Fox says.
The positioning from him, man, that was insane. He just, like, as soon as the counter-terrorist was about to spot him out, he moved out of the way and just can't get
he knew how close Ren would be, and he knew that he needed to stay low and not even stand. So he moved while crouching quite a few times, which was the smart move. It allowed him to get to a position that Ren wasn't expecting him from.
Now, I think we do see, not a force, but two CZs, two P250s on ELIM's side, and we know how much damage that CZ can do. Like, we've seen it before, and lovely
and
flash
with the guns on Mediocre, even that one kill from Ren is going to be good for ELIM, but unfortunately, with the other two players with the CZ... oh my god,
Mate!
Mediocre.
Oh, I was waiting for that as well. I'm sitting there taking a drink from my water bottle and I'm going, please click. Please click. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. That shot, man.
It feels like we're not the only ones with X-ray here, but... So we will now see ELIM have to force. Not save, sorry. So we'll see a P250 on Fasho and a P250 on XTC here. Let's see if they can do anything with these. We are seeing a 4th stack on B with a nade stack. Nades will go down. The Molotov burns them off so they can't retreat. But there's no coming back from that. And Fasho, sorry, the only one who wasn't on the B site is the only man alive. And it's going to be all up to him now. He's going to do a fair bit of damage onto Fuzzy, but Fox is there. Does get the kill onto Fasho. Fasho does get the kill onto Fuzzy.
I have a feeling that we are going to see some pretty, I'm going to say it, outrageous shots from these teams. Now, I'm going to go and find out what division both of them are in while you look at the game.
Yeah. Auto?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Now,
see Fasho with the AWP on B here. He's going to get burned off and pushed back. Very nicely played by Mediocre there.
So ELIM is in Group N of CGA. And Mediocre, if I can find them. Mediocre are in Group P of CGA. So both CGA teams.
It's the first even matchup that we've seen here tonight in the CGA divisions anyway.
Now I do believe they're also both ESEA Open teams.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Excellent push there by Fuzzy, finding XTC's head out to 4v4 now. Fasho and Ned are both tagged very low that if Mediocre wanted to take this side, Telm's going to be the one to do it, finding a nice shot onto Blitz there. Ned not letting the fact that he's at half health worry him, but Fox does finish him off. Ren now He's going to catch Fox out very nicely in Library with a Famis there. It's a 2v2, but with Fasho tagged all the way down and Fuzzy just destroying Ren in Library. I believe we'll see Fasho save this up. He's not even going to leave B side. He's not even going to move. I don't even think he's there. He's AF. Nah, he's there.
So, just quickly, Team Mediocre. So, we saw Venom Gaming. Well, we didn't see it, but Venom Gaming beat Mad Like Wizards 19-17 on the last map that they played. Now, Mediocre's first game was against Venom, and they won 16-14. They lost against Corvidae, but 16-11 on DE Train. So they are...
That's a pretty respectable score.
Oh, yeah, against both of them as well. Like,
yeah.
So Mediocre, clearly not a team to play around with. They can hit some pretty amazing shots and win some pretty amazing games. If we look at ELIM Gaming, the last, I suppose you'd call big team they versed, they haven't really versed many big teams. They've won every game up until now, though. One of them was a forfeit, and that was Lithium versus ELIM Gaming. I think that's because they didn't want to get the two E's together. But, yeah, so Mediocre looking to stomp this winning streak of ELIM at the moment. Lovely
free pretty good
but
start
doesn't do much damage.
Fasho taking an AWP on what looks like an eco round. That is a very dangerous buy here. Fasho losing the AWP as well without doing any damage whatsoever. That is going to cost not only this round for ELIM, but I think now what Fasho's sitting on...
He didn't see the AWP, the terrorist. The AWP was on the back.
On 850 now. I mean, he's got 4-2, so I'm assuming the team's going to buy. He's going to be forced into buying, armor, defuse, M4, no utilities whatsoever.
So I just got corrected by my brother, because he is a grammar Nazi. It's mediocre, not mediocre. And apparently we have to mediocre. So, which is fair enough, you know, trying to keep it all correct. Now, Fasho losing that AWP, as you said, is a huge amount of damage done towards them. And not to mention, I don't think the T's actually saw the AWP, did they?
No, the T's didn't pick it up either. They left it there.
Wow, they did too.
Didn't need it.
Oh, wow, the mow down there from Ned as he takes two when they try and push Banana, just lining up for him. And Fasho, lovely position here. He is going to get that easy frag onto Zemp. Fuzzy, it comes down to whether or not he can get this next frag. If he can get one of them, one behind or one in front, either one. I don't think he's going to be able to, though. Fuzzy, he's in a very bad situation, and Fox, he's waiting for Blitz. And we may just see Blitzkrieg charge here. But he doesn't. He plays it passive, unlike
And Fasho catches
name.
out Fuzzy on T-stairs there. And
Fox, I think he wants to dig himself a den and hide at the moment. Save this AK and just... it's going to be hard, though, because look at the positioning of Fasho, man. This position, in a 4v5, he has complete control of second mid now. But in doing that, they've left a gap all the way through to CT.
Fox is now all the way through to that arch side. He should have been heard by the players over on B. It is a very small gap there, and yet we do see one rotate to the back of the B side. Just ready and spreading out more. We see players converging towards A in case he decides to double back. I don't think they're going to push him because they don't want to take that weapon off him as much as they want to just win this round. With 5 seconds left, if the kill does come, I think it's coming after timer. Okay, was that after timer?
Yes, yes, that... Oh, no, so what happened, I do believe, was he actually... Yeah, it was just, it would have been like literally 0.5 of a second on timer. He's actually lucky that he gets killed there, because...
I was about to say, that's the best case scenario there for Fox, because that means that now he can buy again, rather than no money whatsoever and dying. That is the only reason why they do have a buy this round. And they put it to good use. Fasho getting a pick in mid, but not before Telm gets the refrag.
Now Fox, he needs to try and get a frag here onto the A side. It is a 4v4, so favouring the terrorists from those trades, but I'll give it to the counter-terrorists. They have more utility at the moment. They got 2 smokes on the board. I mean, T's have 4, but the way the counter-terrorists use it really depends on how this game is going to go. They've got one counter-terrorist waiting for the quick rotate. Excuse my burp.
Coke went down the wrong hole, mate.
Not Coke, mate. Just water. I don't do soft drink. I'm one of those people.
Water. Oh, you're one of those people.
I'm one of those. I literally drink like 3 gallons of water. Not quite. Like 3 liters of water a day,
mate.
So I get a lot of burps, mate. Now, Mediocre, they are going to go for this A-side take as Fox, he peeks out and he gets taken out by XTC. He didn't spot Blitz in this position as terrorists, they push through Diggity and Blitz, he fails a shot. No! The cakes from Blitz, he was in the best position, but Ned managing to answer back and take out Min. Min? Gonna call him Min, mate. Because he's mint. As we see, Ned, oh my god, and what a shot there from Ned as he just sees the enemy's shoulder and turns. It's a lovely retake there from both Ned and Ren. I'm liking the 3-letter names. I'm liking them. We got Zemp, that's 4. Oh, damn it. Ruined. we got Fox, that's 3, mate. Even though it's Fox for the win. It's Mini, but I'm just calling him Min. Makes it easier on us. Like XTC, Ned, Ren. I mean, come on. Going into this next round, though, I'd like to see a quick B play maybe come out from the terrorists. I don't know if we're going to see that, though. It looks like they are going to head towards the mid position. They do have one AWPer. He does peek mid and misses the shot. Now, Ren with the dirty .90. Oh, so dirty, man, as he manages to tag one player down to half 6 HP. I take that back, Fox. You poor man right now. I bet you're saying ouch. That's what it's saying. Now, what do you think ELIM need to do? They've done the right thing this round, but in future rounds to stay on this winning streak. As we saw, Mediocre got the 5 first rounds, and then ELIM managed to answer back with 2 in a row. Most likely a third. Touch wood. What do they need to do to hold on onto this lead, Watch? Mate, alright. My opinion, personally, I think they need to start playing pre-nades a lot more. They're doing it on Nana great, but down mid, you can get 2 nades down there before they actually peek you, and Ren with this dirty gun again. We see this happen so much on B Inferno because the choke point is so small. Those 50 rounds go down range so close together. It's just, it shreds everything. It kind of hurts to watch people use that gun on this map, but he does throw it away, being the kind man that he is. And it was an amazing shot there, actually, taking Fashra down to 13 through the damn box, but not able to quite land the full hit. Now, going into this 9th round, 5 for Mediocre. That's good. Like 6 is basically what you want for T side. Any more than 6 is candy, as I've said before. It is so good to get more than 5, more than 6 preferably. But if they can get 6, they deny ELIM from getting a double-digit scoreline on the CT side, which of course is what you want as counter-terrorists on a map like Inferno. Now, ELIM, they're looking to keep this win streak alive with this next round, as we see, I mean, a decent amount of money. You got 7k on Ren, and 6k on Ned, so they're going to be able to buy no matter what, as they push out Diggity onto the site. They finally get spotted late, though, and Fox is in a perfect position to get a double tap, and he just runs back through that smoke, and what an amazing eco take here from Mediocre. That should not have gone the way it did, but hey, you know, they'll take it any way they can. I think ELIM playing passive in that jungle position meant that they weren't able to spot out the people pushing Diggity quick enough. They got onto site before counter-terrorists even realized that it was going to be an A-take. I do want to see a lot of crazy shots come out of some of these players. We saw one earlier come out of Mini with a no-scope through the smoke to the head after staring at him for a bit, but Whether we see that sort of stuff again, I am not too sure. Going into this 10th round, do you think ELIM need to change up how they're playing, or...?
I think Fasho needs to get more aggressive with the AWP. I mean, he seems to be sticking to the A site. I'd like to see him on that B site playing the aggressive car AWP, punishing anyone that's trying to get that early B control, which Mediocre are almost always going for. They're always sending at least one man to logs or up B just to get that information of is there a player there. Fasho, he's playing a much more passive AWP setup on the truck side, waiting for someone to come through mid or apps and then get the shot.
Now, it's interesting that he takes truck side. I mean, what are your thoughts on truck compared to jungle with the AWP?
I find the left side if you're looking at it from the backer side, right side if you're looking at it from T, whatever, truck side. I find that if you play truck side, usually it's because you're not confident enough solo AWPing on arch side. Because if you AWP on arch and they come arch, you're the one that's falling back and covering. Yeah, you're the one that's falling back and covering yourself until at least arch, library, or towards site. Usually you're not going to have anyone to back you up until they rotate through CT or until you pull all the way back to site. Whereas truck favours you a lot more because in a situation like that, where Fasho does go down, you've got players on both the site and on pit, and the crossfires usually already set up. But Mini doesn't care about crossfires.
What is that? The tap through the smoke comes out again from Mediocre's side, and this is looking again pretty dire for Ren and Ned. They both have the M4 and both have kits in like almost identical inventory. Ned managed to get a nice frag there, and it comes down to Mini. He's in the best position for this. He can just toy with him around this pillar now. Ned, he is the one, and oh my god, he was the one that had to make the move, and what a move he makes. Binking him past that left side of the box and getting the defuse. That was a lovely retake from those two, and we see clearly two peas in a pod moving up together and working well together, Ned and Ren, on that B side. Now, round 11.
Definitely taking the rounds that they need to be taking.
Oh, yeah. They're missing out on rounds which rightfully should be theirs, believe it or not. I mean, the 9th round really should have gone the way of ELIM, but Mediocre on their force by manages to take the A site completely. Now, what I would like to see here from one of the counter-terrorists is an early mid pick, because it hasn't happened yet, and XTC shoots Teal's toe through the smoke, mate. Wrong side of the body. If you had have aimed up a bit, you would have hit the head, but hey. So again, Mediocre, they're slowing it down a lot in this round, and they're really not peeking too much. She's smart. Zemp, he's going for this B pick. Ren is boosted up. I wonder if he's going to pre-aim it. I think he might. We could very well see a frag come out.
The smoke comes out, and it is going to force Zemp back. The bomb and 4 other players are behind him, though. I'm pretty sure they will wait for that smoke to go down, then that you will see their own smoke execute out on the site.
A very slow, methodical round coming out here from Mediocre.
Down into the last 30 seconds. Smoke and go at 25.
And the spray down coming in from Ned there. He manages to tag 2 players and force them back a little. It slows down the push, and the flashbangs coming in from the counter-terrorist side, just blinding all of Mediocre's side. And the nades coming in as well. There's nothing they can do, and it is a slaughter on that B site.
8 seconds on the clock left. That is the major issue I find with strats that involve waiting the timer down to around 30 seconds to do your execute. If anything goes wrong and you don't take the site on the first push and it's perfect and you get that plant, you are out of time before you've even, turned around to go back down banana. There is no going A, there is no, oh, we'll get these kills and clear site and plant the bomb. That's not what you're planning on. You're planning on getting those 2 entries as you enter. And if you don't, you're already too scrapped for time that you do just need to pull back and save, like we do see
Teal,
Fox
oh my
do.
god, the positioning from him, the timing on that peak was just perfect as Fasho gets taken out and we got Blitz up on the balcony. Teal, he's moving in. This is where Mediocre, they need to go fast here. They're going too slow again. And Fuzzy, he gets caught up by the Molotov, but it doesn't quite burn him. Actually, that's for balcony. That was a deceptive Molotov as Ren, he gets the frag onto the man, pushing through the smoke at B now. It's up to Blitz and Pit, 2 men in apps. Can he get a frag here? Yes, he gets one. Can he get the second? Can he make this a lovely 4K round? I think XTC just spotted him out in apps there, and if he tries to run away, he is going to get tagged, but wow, what a spray there from Mini, just controlling it perfectly, and GeoTV lags a bit, giving him superpowers, making him move super fast through the apps, and he's got the bomb now.
Can be all up
That's
to
all he
Mini
needs.
here. There is a player right outside Boiler here. And Ned is just a bit too quick there for Mini. He's going to be able to take ELIM to 6-6. Even score now.
So eliminating the opposition so far, really need to be starting to really crack down on those side holds, because 6-6 at the moment, Mediocre's hit their want. They've hit the round that they need. I think as well, if we look at it,
yeah, ELIM have had 1 clean round out of the 6 that they've won.
Oh wow, and the spray through the damn wood takes down Ren as well. Zemp, lovely shots there, and there's one counter-terrorist on the B side. That is Ned. He's got one man rotating XTC to help him out, but Mediocre aren't going to play overly aggressive here. They are going to slow down the push almost completely. Good tag there from Teal onto Fasho in the apps, and he tries to flash himself out. He's got a teammate there to help him. That is Blitz. Teal should actually kind of know this, but he's not. And lovely, lovely teamwork there. Teal managing to take out Fasho with the Molotov, though. As I say that, and Fuzzy gets the frag onto the man on the A site, that means the site is clear, and ELIM need to do this retake again. This time, though, it's not Ned and Ren, it's Ned and XTC.
And now it's just XTC.
Lovely flash there.
Zemp getting a bit scared from that flash, just spraying in case anyone was close by, getting caught out there.
Molotov's pit, which is a smart thing to do. I don't know why he threw his gun there.
He swapped.
No, there's not another M4 next to him. He didn't.
He swapped over to the AK, I think.
No.
He meant to. But I'm pretty sure he actually dropped
the AK.
something.
The AK wasn't actually near him. It was back behind the pillar and porch. So when he threw it, he just threw his gun for it and then picked it up again.
I saw him change to a sidearm. I thought something was funny about that.
ELIM moving. Only stacking 2 on the A side, stacking 3B, which is we see this a lot on the eco rounds.
Usually it's because if the T's can call your eco, usually a B rush is the predominant call, purely because you're going to be able to get the plant without losing more than a few of your own men.
Mediocre. They have control of that jungle side, and they're moving through to CT. He manages to catch out Ned as he rotates. I don't know why that wasn't called. Blitz in dark. Oh my god, he misses the frag just as Fuzzy shoulder peeks him, but man, he hits it in the end, and a lovely shot there from Ren as well. CZ's doing dividends here for ELIM. I'd love to see some of these AKs come to work. It's a 3v3. 2 AKs on the field. This is easily doable. Now a 2v3. It's still doable. Now a 1v3, and it's not doable. That went from bad. That went from okay. No, actually, correction. That went from okay to bad to alright to bad to worse to just nothing left for ELIM. So it was a nice round for them, managing to get 2 frags on the board, take out 2 AKs, but for the investment they put in, I feel like it wasn't enough damage. Now, Ned has only got the CZ. We got Fasho with the Pro 90. We've seen that being played on that B site before. It is devastating, but that's the pre-nade I wanted to see from XTC, taking 2 players down to about 75 health and doing a decent amount of damage. Fox, though, he wants this frag. I think he knows one man's at sandbags. Flashes come in, and a nice peek there from Fasho. Good timing from Ned and Fasho there, but they're not able to get it.
Mini is tagged so low, down to 9 HP here. XTC pushing through this smoke, just pulling back now.
Oh, so close.
Both Telm and Mini. Oh my god, that's so low.
is
XTC
that?
pushes through the smoke, gets himself a 2k. Mini and XTC on site now. Fasho is going to come up.
Oh, this crossfire on the bomb now. There's nothing Mini can do. There is...
Fasho should be covering the connector angle there.
I don't know what they're doing. They're moving to the same spot. Why are they doing this?
They know where he is and they want the frag.
Yeah, but they had a complete...
XTC, look at this. XTC knows that the only other way out is this way, and he's ready and waiting for Mini.
Alright, so they know he's low on health, but in that situation, honestly, there's no point peeking him. I reckon you should just hold that crossfire from Nana and Barbecue.
I think that was more last round antics
hey.
than anything. So we will see Mediocre5 lead 8-7 into the half against ELIM Gaming.
It's not what you want for a CT half. 7 rounds, but we've seen this happen before with teams like Brimstone, where they get a nice amount of rounds on the T side, but then their CT side is just lackluster. Or at least for that first game until they analyze it. Now, moving on into this second half, I don't think we're going to see, almost full armor across the board. We got one player that is Ned with a smoke and 2 flashes, so we are going to most likely see a planned execute here from ELIM, and they kind of need this eco to keep their heads above the water. Now, Fasho, he's going to be the man in front. I wonder if he's going to be able to get a frag as they enter onto the B site. Terrors have split up a lot more than I thought they would, and wow, what a tag there from Fasho, managing to bank one.
Tagging one down, then running out of ammo before he can finish the second. Goes in for the kill though. Gets shut down by Mini.
Spamming a bit much here on the CT side with these USPs. You just got to tap it because their shots are going all over the place now. In a 4v4, it favors the terrorists, but honestly, on a pistol round, oh my god!
Mini with the push through smoke there.
That was a crazy frag onto Fasho. We see terrorists now pushing towards this A site a lot faster than wow! The taps coming out here from the CT side as we see Zemp, he gets taken out by Blitz and is pushing up onto the side. He's going to jump in, Glock him. It's not going to hit though, and there goes the final frag. There are 2 more men to rotate onto this site.
Mini is down to 5 HP and Fox is full health with a kit, so they can play this rather slow and methodical. Ned has no armor, down to 60. Blitz has armor, but down to 57. Blitz has been spotted out by Fox.
Fox, can he get a
now
one
paying
tap?
attention to the player on site, knows there is one in pit.
Well
Takes
played
down the
by
side
Fox.
player, then goes for Blitz, gets up close and personal.
Again, he's doing a great job here. He shouldn't even be able to do that much damage to the T's. It was well played.
Thanks to
He's going to have it. He's going to have it. What a clutch there from Fox. That is a huge round. That is exactly what Mediocre, believe it or not, needed to just start steamrolling ELIM. Wow. So, that wasn't even a mistake made from ELIM there. They played everything right. That was just Fox going, right, you're not going to peek me? Well, here, I'm going to run right up into your grill. Like, and start shooting at you.
Over and over until I run out of ammo.
Jesus, man.
Oh, Fox.
Very aggressive play from him, but hey, it pays off in the end as we see terrorists now, they're going towards that A site, slowing down a bit more than they were last round. I'd like to see, again, just a quick fucking rush from them, but it's not going to happen. 2 men in jungle. 1, there was a decoy there. 1 man goes down now. Terrorists do have control of Arch, but the mowdown comes in from Fox. He gets 1. He can't hit the 3rd after he gets that nice 2-piece there. Wow, and Fasho, he hits back. Like, Auto Director has just decided to eat itself. I apologize. Last 2 rounds, it has not been, like, following the game at all. So,
No, it's been doing good.
I'd like to see, and I say it again, a fast, quick play come out here from ELIM, and they all buy Tech 9s and 1 Deeg. I want to see this Deeg go off. I want to see this Deeg, baby. Oh, that was close to Zemp, but it doesn't hit him. It's a... Oh my god, but he hits that shot onto Blitz with the aggressive peek, and Fuzzy takes out the next one. Now Ren pushes in balcony. He gets taken out as well. He's going to steal that Rec 9, and...
This is a really bad round here for ELIM Gaming.
I just noticed it's quite interesting to see ELIM take the Tech 9s on T side, but CZs on CT side. What are your thoughts on that? Why would you go Tech-9T and CZCT?
It is the preferred way to do it, I find. If Tech-9's on T, it's pretty much you're not going to have anything else equipped in that slot. If you do have the CZ, it's only because you want it on CT side. So equipping CZ for CT, Tech-9 for T, it is, I find, more beneficial. The CZ, I mean, it is the poor man's SMG in my eyes. You're going to be able to get a bit more of a spray than you can with a pistol, but you do have the issue with the ammo capacity.
Oh yeah, and being up close and personal is what you strive to do on counter-terrorist side, but even terrorist side, when you go for the eco, that's what you strive for. Now, it's gonna be a good end to the second half either way, as ELIM, they've set up their economy in such a way that they are going to most likely be able to buy next round with the win-loss bonus, even if they lose. If they win, though, and they take a lot of losses when they win, they're not going to be able to buy, and the spray through the smoke, they're taking Fasho down to 22. That's a vast amount of damage done onto him. Playing very slow here, ELIM. They know that this comes down to the other team making a mistake. So, as we see, terrorists now, they are going for that A push. Whether it's around the world, I do not know yet. As one man, he goes down, that is Zemp, and Ren's going to push on through. He's going to find a second. Yes, he is. Can he get the third? He's waiting on sight. Looking the wrong way, but he gets taken out by Blitz, and that's a lovely take there from ELIM, wrapping around on the A site and just completely and utterly destroying Mediocre, just eliminating him. Very, very quiet at the moment from the counter-terrorists. They are going for a save, so it is to be expected.
Yeah, being up 11-7 and being able to save now rather than going and trying to take this round away from ELIM. It's better to mark this up as a loss, be able to start working on the plan for your next round, and build it around the fact that you've got an M4, a kit, 2 flashes, a Tech-9, and armor on 2 of your players already. So I expect Fox will definitely drop for someone. And we'll also see Telm isn't going to be able to... Telm's not going to be able to drop, but he's going to keep that M4. And I think Mini is going to be forced, yeah, with a P250. But that's a better buy than what they would have had if they'd risked that round. So, yeah, now, smart move there.
ELIM, that round, as I said before, if they lost, they'd be able to buy this round. If they won, losing 4 players or 3 players or more, you know, they wouldn't have actually been able to buy. They would have lost the round loss bonus and not had any money, basically. They would have been able to force out a Galil buy, but I don't think it would have been full nades or full smokes or anything like that. Utility, as it's known. And now, getting that clean sweep, that 5-man still alive at the end of the round, is really beneficial towards them, because if you look at their economy, they're going to be able to buy next round, and a lovely spray through smoke there from XTC, just...
Penetration kill through the corner of the house there by spraying through the smoke. That is harsh. Harsh for Fox there.
You see Zem, he peeks top mid and he takes that one. He's going to run away, and that's well done, but he gets taken out by Blitz from Diggity.
Blitz?
That's
too quick
the
there.
issue you have when you lose your Diggity man for the trade. It's so risky to spray
Mini
with the M4A1.
Spotting out a player there on house corner, but not being able to get the spray in. Smoke will go out, but I feel like that's actually ELIM's plan, because they're converging on the A side. Oh, almost a bit of team damage coming out there, and almost a TK onto Blitz. Fasho in the arch takes out Telm. XTC and Fasho both converging on that arch and library side. Oh, Fasho pushed into library, I'm pretty sure, found Mini, but Mini was not quick enough for the XTC out in arch.
Walking through the smoke there, thinking he's going to be all cheeky and catch the man out, but Mini, he's waiting for it in library, and he manages to get the frag back onto him now. 11-9 moving into this next round. What are we up to? Round 22, I do believe, is the round. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play this eco mediocre, because I don't think we've seen them eco too much on this CT side. I believe they actually haven't for this half. So the first
They've yet
eco.
to need to eco, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen to that, mate. Can you hear that?
They're coming for you.
They're coming for me, mate. Now, as we see, counter-terrorists, they are rotating onto that B site. It's taken them a while, as they still got to get in the cop cars down Canning Highway first, because XTC sprays him through smoke at truck, and there's one man close to coils. I don't think they actually know about him. I don't think they do. He's in a great position, but as I say that, Teal takes him out. He was completely aware, and Mini's in a perfect position here to help his teammate at coils. He's one man in CT. Just about now rotating. It's a bit late though, because what a frag there from Mini. He manages to get one, can't quite hit the second. It's up to Fuzzy. It's up to this man. Can he do it? Can he even get one, boys? We see he does go to bar. No. As soon as Ren heard that he was barbecue, that was it. Fuzzy was gone. It was a fuzzy situation for him. Oh god. This match is so close. I was not expecting it to actually be this close. I thought ELIM and or Mediocre would have just trumped the other team, but clearly not. Moving into this next round. Both teams do have full buys across the board and a decent amount of utility on Mediocre's side. Nice flash there for Fox, and but wow, what a reaction timing there. Taking out Fascio as he does peek. Like to see a bit more poking and prodding with nades from ELIM than with the actual heads. Because at the moment they've got 2 Molotovs. They've got 2 smokes, 3 Molotovs and 2 smokes. A lot of utility, not to mention what's now on the dead
Blitz
deceased
with a
players.
nice shot onto Zemp there. Punishing Zemp for peeking that corner a bit too much there. It's going to be a 4v3, but I think ELIM can turn this around if they do actually take the right site here. Bomb will be collected from T-spawn, or T-stairs. Slowly moving up B. Fox now rotated all the way through to that arch side. This could be exactly what ELIM need. If they hit this B site, there is only one player there. He will try and stay hidden for as long as he can, though. Get that backup.
He's going to do a good job as well. He gets one. Can he hit a second? No, he can't. Ned goes Kelly and takes him out. So we see one man now pushing through the smoke of CT, which is surprising, and XTC not expecting it, but with a flying AK spray down, manages to get the frag there, and it's up to Mini. Mini, can he do it? Can he be the one, the only?
XTC's on 1 HP, but Ned ready for that flash.
Flash.
Oh my. Okay, did
Wow.
Mini flash themselves there, I think?
No, I'm pretty sure what it was his mate from Nana flashed Con for Ned.
Yeah, okay.
So that's just great team play there for ELIM.
I did see a flash come out from Mini. I was trying to figure out how that was about.
It's brilliant. You hold right click, you jump on top of car, and you throw it just over, and it pops anyone trying to retake that site from Con. Very well played.
Man. Beautiful take.
Now we do see a Modown come down here on the B site, but a team frag comes out. Fascio. That is not fashionable, my friend. Killing your friend. Leaving him painted red.
Fascio.
As Ned, he gets caught out when one pushes mid, but is able to solidly land the frag in the end.
Almost causing some trouble for ELIM there by getting that team frag, but luckily they were able to just demolish Mediocre side.
It was a bit of a mediocre attempt, to be fair.
Yeah.
Now,
so 12 ELIM, 11 Mediocre. What do you think that they need to do here? We see an AWP now.
that is, to be honest, they need to get this pick aggressively down mid. And he's not going to hit it because he gets flashed out. Well played from the T's there, knowing...
XTC pushes up Banana.
Ooh, wow,
isn't able to get that aggressive pick onto Car. Is going to force Teal back onto that site, but he's not actually going to push back because that B push is moving towards the A site now.
Oh, what a
And
shot there from Ren.
Ren with a beautiful shot onto Fox in T-Apps there.
So, Fox, even pre-aiming that angle, he would have been Ren walking backwards, hits the headshot first. I mean, amazing aim from him. We see a lovely smoke take now into this A site, and it's up to Mini, the man, to kind of hold it off, but it could be a fake. Gonna watch it from third person, because I am a cool guy. We see Mini, he gets one. Can he get a second? No, he can't, but he does decent amount of damage onto that player. Fasho's on 13 as well, so we may see team go through that smoke. I think we are, yeah.
You see Blitz being the player that plants now, because Blitz is the only one at full health here. He's going to be integral to this A site hold now.
This is well played from ELIM, smoking and flashing them off to a point where they don't even want to push anymore. That is well played, I think. Fozzie might try and save. Ah, he's going back for the orb, I see. So, a lovely play there.
Good communication from Mediocre.
I was going to say that rotates that bit slow though.
The IGL just then though, you can see that he's definitely tuned in. He was able to call save the AWP on B side with enough time to be able to. That, I think if they can play this next round correctly, Fuzzy, if he takes the AWP, or if he gives it, he'll give it to, I can't see because the shit's in the way.
Zemp.
Zemp, yes.
I do believe it's
Zemp, which he does. I think Zemp needs to be very aggressive with this AWP. Definitely get that pick down mid that he's been missing. If they can do that, they have a chance to take him this round. But unless they start playing that more aggressive AWP, I mean, we don't even see an AWP coming out on a limb. And unfortunately, Zemp is going to be playing passive on the arch side with a 3-stack on B when all the terrorists are pushing towards that B side.
Mowdown comes in here, and that's lovely spray control.
Are there to stop it. Two-man army over at the B site. Doesn't even need to rotate from A at this point. XTC making a bit of money for himself with that P90 there.
Mate, you see how he just sprays him through smoke? Hashtag Illuminati. I'm done.
Mate, smokes mean nothing in Oz. $13-12 to ELIM Gaming. Full AK buy again for ELIM. I don't see them pulling out an AWP really at all this game. Who, if anyone, is their main AWPer? And I want to know sort of why they're not utilising him. Is it just that they don't utilise an AWP on T side? I know some teams are like that. They will predominantly, especially on a map like Inferno, restrict the AWP to that CT side, and they won't play the AWP on T for entry and for picks. They'll always try to have 5 riflers just for the, I guess, brute force of the AK. But do you feel like not having an AWPer, especially on T side, is the detriment, or do you feel like having the AK to replace it is actually better?
Well, for ELIM, their AWPer is Fasho, and he was picking it up on the CT side, but as we saw, he just kept getting rushed down. Whatever position the AWPer was in, the terrorist rushed, and they worked that out because it's actually a solid thing to do. As we see, wrong peeking there for Fox. Not having that AWP on the T side isn't a big detriment. I think if you're going down in rounds, which ELIM kind of are, it might be worth picking it up and trying to get that quick pick onto the A site, etc. But honestly, on a map like Inferno, it is not a gun that you need to pick up for either side. And that's a lovely flash there from the counter-terrorist as he runs through. But Fuzzy is on the side of the smoke, he sprays, and he goes down for it. Yes, he does, but oh my god!
Zemp!
What is that?
Blitz through the smoke. It's now a 1v1 between XTC and Zemp.
Zemp's gonna get it with a lovely peek.
Oh, with the M4 spray from front of sight, 13-13, they are able to equalise it. Now, look at the money
double overtime, let's do it. I know.
Everyone's still got an okay amount of bank. I think ELIM will have a buy left if they lose. Mediocre will also have a buy if they lose, but it's going to be worse than the buy that ELIM will have.
So what's been interesting to me is that ELIM have actually...
Oh, Zap!
wow. They've been winning in dominating fashion on the rounds they win, but the rounds they lose are either stupidly close or they save all 4 to 5 players on Mediocre's side. So it's that close of a game that if you were just to look at the scoreline, if you were just to look at the rounds won, it wouldn't tell the story of the game because it's been back and forth and back and forth. And
Zemp, taking my advice for ELIM and just turning around and aggressively AWPing them down the mid area. This is not turning into a good round for ELIM. They are now stuck in that mid area. They've got deep B control, Mediocre. This is not going to be good for ELIM here.
The worst thing is that they know they have deep B control. So
Gets a nice shot onto Ren before Blitz does take him out. But unfortunately, Fox is up there on the balcony. And Mini's over there in the graveyard to stop anything on that A site from pushing around. And it will go 14-13. And here we go. ELIM are calling a pause.
They know they're in a tight spot, man.
If you look at ELIM's money right now, they will have enough to buy, even though it's going to be a bit of a forced buy, and try and go 14-14. Now, they really need a good strat here with a you know, multiple scenarios. Okay, we're going to go, pardon me, we're going to go B. We're going to smoke, execute, go for a pick. If we get a pick, rotate, push A. This round, nothing can be left to chance, because I feel like if ELIM do lose this, they're not taking it to OT on match point.
No, I do also kind of feel like if Mediocre were to win this, we could see an overtime. No, actually, I take that back. Mediocre definitely called the pause because Mini has 200 ping.
Ah, okay, so it's not actually strat related, this is technical. So, knowing that, I mean, any kind of pause, I guess you could use to your advantage if you want to. So, having this pause come in, if you were a ELIM right now, what would you be doing? I mean, obviously they're going to figure out the buy. We're gonna have AKs on everyone except Ned. I think Ned in a minute will take armor, tech, and as many utilities as he can get. Yeah, he's going to be focused on getting a kill and collecting himself a gun there. What do you think the strat's going to be? I really don't want to see them just rush towards B. And we don't. We actually see them split up for once here. Ts are going to be converging on the mid area, and it looks like this could be a fast mid push. It is. XTC's already out mid, pushes around the arch and catches Zemp off guard. But Fox is there and does too much damage.
What a shot there from Blitz.
Able to respond, but Blitz taking out both the troublemakers for ELIM side there. It's going to be now up to Teal and Fuzzy on this retake. And an MP4, M4, god damn.
I think we might see something mystical come out here from Mediocre. I got a feeling as we see, there goes one from Teal, almost gets a second, but no, Fasho, I take it back. They just line up for him.
Both of the CTs off guard in the corner of sight there, not knowing where to react fast enough. I saw one jump up in the air, and he just, if anything, jumped into the spray of that. That was a very good round for ELIM Gaming there. That is what they needed after that pause. Now, Mediocre have a bye this round, which is good. Because if ELIM can win here, that means that it's match point on an eco. And that is ideal for ELIM. Being able to take match point on an eco is, I see, the only way that they're going to get this without going to OT.
I am getting very tired as we move into this 14th round now. We do see a lot more mid-aggression coming out from ELIM lately, and it has been working for them. XTC being caught out most of the time. Mini is in graveyard. He's given away his position, and he gets sprayed down by Fasho through the pole. That is well played. I'd like maybe a rotate to come out here a bit fucking quicker from the counter-terrorist side, because A-Site is now completely and utterly in the control of ELIM. Fuzzy goes into library, he manages to get a nice frag there. Can he hit second? Yes, no. No, I take it back, he gets wrecked.
Exchange happened too quickly there. XTC, though, was the one that came out on top. And it looks like this round will go to ELIM, and Mediocre will have to try and win this back on the Eco.
Oof,
now,
nice. Good, well played there from ELIM, putting pressure into the mid.
It's going to be 2 grand is the max, 2-3.
Ouch.
We're going to see oomps, we're going to see SMGs. I expect someone to buy a dig and just the... Oh my god, we've got a Nova. We've got a Nova.
Mate, Fuzzy with the Nova strats,
okay.
boy.
So this will be a double oomp Nova OT if we do go to it.
What do you reckon? Gold Nova 1 or Gold Nova 2 kills?
I reckon no, it's a Gold Nova 4. You can see from the stickers.
Clearly Fuzzy is wanting to get these 4 kills. He's wanting to get the 5 kills, mate. Just rush at him with a Nova, do it. We all want to see it happen. Going into this round, though, ELIM are playing it very passive. As you said, they know that they are going to be on the tightest buy possible. To be honest, I'm actually surprised that Mediocre decide to actually go without a helmet on 2 of their players as they push round Arch. Now, the timing, no! The timing there as the gun flies into library away from Fox. The one of the 3 guns. Ooh, this is a nice angle from Fox. I never thought of doing this. It's a lovely little angle. Jump on top of the pillar so you can just see over the box. XTC now, though. He is pushing that Apps position. And is most likely going to be able to get a frag from there as smokes come over for ELIM Gaming. And I think this could very well be the end of Mediocre. But, as I say that... Line up there from Fox.
Oh!
Wow, what?
What? This will be an ace if he wins it for him. This will be an ace.
And what an insane ace at that. I don't think he's going to be able to, though. Fuzzy. Oh my god, he does!
XTC!
ELIM wins it!
He does it!
What is that? That final round ace from XTC coming out of nowhere.
Oh my, XTC.
Everyone apart. He's bouncing around in happiness, and everyone at spawn was sitting there.
Oh
like
my god,
frozen.
everyone, yep, they're jumping for literal joy in spawn right now.
That was crazy. That spray control from XTC, able to move from player to player to player, was just great. Honestly, there. Again, huge game there from ELIM Gaming, bringing it back after the bad first half that they had. It wasn't too bad, but believe me, mate, losing 9 rounds on CT side, that's pretty bad. Like,
being able to bring it back the way they did, though, and that was such a close game, and honestly, that came down to XTC in the end. Amazing performance individually from the players on ELIM, but overall as a team, both are definitely on par with each other, and it's going to be a very interesting season of CG with both of these teams, I believe, in amateur, did you say?
Yes.
I think we had to look at, both of these teams in amateur. Very interesting season. It's good to see that we have some top teams in CGA that can keep so close to each other and almost go to OT. 2 OTs tonight that would have been, but XTC just wasn't cutting it. He's got to go have dinner. He's gone.
Mate.
Oh.
That was an insane shot, man.
Excellent set of games tonight, boys.
Like,
and
really. I loved that final ace, dude.
That final ace. I'm going to be making a highlight video of that, because that is, for me, that's going to be the play of the weekend, that is. And I think that is us done for tonight. We weren't planning on casting this match, and this match has taken us out of schedule, so unfortunately I did get news that Advant have disbanded and they are marked as dead, so we weren't going to be
which is a bit
the
sad
game. So luckily we were able to jump onto this one, and it was a stellar game.
The OCE shuffle for Avant was OCE Graveyard. Like,
yeah, OCE Graveyard.
That's really what it was. They got the dead of the dead, to the point where they probably didn't even bother to pick up a team. They probably had a couple which they could have picked up, but they just chose not to, given what was left after that shuffle. Now, that was 14-16 to ELIM Gaming. An amazing game from them, I do have to say. Pulling it out. That was the thing, is Mediocre looked like they had that game at so many points. So many. But when they needed it, ELIM brought it back brilliantly. So I just heard that Mini's ping was fluctuating between 100 and 200 for the last couple of rounds. It's not making an excuse.
I guess that wouldn't have been GeoTV lag we were seeing there. That was actual lag on his end.
Yeah.
Excellent performance, honestly, even with those issues, guys.
Oh, definitely. That was an amazing game to watch. And I do believe ELIM keep their winning streak going.
They are currently undefeated in ESEA Season 21.
That's insane. So, I mean, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for these amazing games tonight. We've had 2 stellar performances in 2 separate games from 4 separate teams, and I mean, there's not much else to say about OCECS, is there? It's just